Hey guys, Red Pen Mining here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video, alright, I have two Fluminer T3s here. Some of you may have saw my review on this thing when I got it, I think like a couple months back, and it didn't get a great review. It was really bad, really loud, very inefficient, and it wasn't what Fluminer claimed spec-wise, you know, what they were claiming on their spec sheet for the Fluminer T3 initially. So they were claiming a lot of great things about this model, efficiency and quietness and a home miner, and it's not a home miner. It was just way too loud. I'll show a clip here of what decibel rating that I was getting. I think I was getting like 75 to 80 decibels, even on silent mode, which was just terrible. But they just sent me, well actually ASL Miner just sent me the new Fluminer T3, a revised version, I guess 2.0 you could say. And I'm gonna compare it to obviously the first gen Fluminer and also the infamous Avalon Q. Okay, this guy right here is probably definitely one of the popular home ASIC miners for mining Bitcoin in terms of like efficiency and of course its quietness as well. The Avalon Q has been the best model, I'd say, for home miners. For those that simply wanted a heater to heat their home and at the same time they could pool mine Bitcoin or even solo mine Bitcoin. And I want to give away a week's worth of hash rate from this T3 2.0 version from Fluminer, or thank you to ASL Miner for sending it to me. You guys just have to comment down below your thoughts on this Fluminer T3 2.0 and just watch the rest of the video and yeah, just give me your guys' thoughts on it. And I'll choose the winner after about 24 hours after this video is uploaded. Alright, smash that like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't already. So let's see today if Fluminer has upgraded, I guess, anything on this model, whether if it's quieter or efficient. I'm gonna test that out today. I got my watt meter, I'll get my decibel meter, we'll see if it's quieter and we'll see if it's any better. And first impression, where's the Fluminer logo on this 2.0 model? There's the Fluminer logo on the 1.0 model, but I don't have any Fluminer logo on this one. That's not cool. Just looking at the I/O, looks like it's the same. Wi-Fi, power supply, C19 input plug, Ethernet, indicator lights, reset button right there, and this is the IP report button. And looking at the first gen T3 here, same thing, except this one has the printed out words on the first T3, and I don't have that on the second 2.0. Maybe mine is not the production version. I hope not. Alright, I got my NEMA plug and the C20 end. We're going to plug it in here into the T3 2.0. Then I'm going to plug it into my watt meter here. We're going to see how much power this thing takes. And I am plugging it into a 20 amp circuit. And you know what, I'm going to put the Wi-Fi antenna on. And let's see how loud this thing is. Let's start up. Okay. It's starting now. I smell burning. It's from China dust. 70 decibels. Last time I think I was at 75 when it was running on efficiency mode. So I don't think it's any better. Okay, so like 2 feet away, 61 decibels. So it's a little bit better. A little bit. So you know what? Let me get this thing mining, because obviously it's not mining. It's just 39 watts, so it's not taking any power. Let me plug in a Ethernet and then let me log into it. Okay, so I just got it up. I'm actually solo mining to my own Bitcoin node, my Umbrella instance using public pool. So yeah, we're getting 105. Okay, you guys can probably hear it in the background as well. Temperature says 62.4 degrees. I'm going to my own local node there. Let me just see if it shows up on public pool here. And yes, there it is, Fluminer T3. Showing 151 terahash. Yeah, it's just started up though. So, okay, that's good. So it does seem to be working on my own local node. Now, it is noticeably quieter. Let me just be quiet for a second. 65 decibels. So it is better than the first version in terms of its loudness. I am on the highest, I guess, efficiency mode. If I show you guys here under running setting, that's its own tab, I'm on efficient mode. So it's not on normal, I'm not on silent. I will do these modes in a second, and I do want to add all the efficiencies. I'll do a spreadsheet comparing it to the Avalon Q, but I'm on the efficient mode, which is, I think, just the highest mode. But in terms of power consumption, software says 1549 watts, but true at the wall here, on my 20 amp 120 volt circuit, we are actually at 1761 watts, and it does say overload. My watt meter is overloading, so that's not good. Okay, 1762 watts. Okay, so I'm gonna record that into my sheet here, and we'll see what efficiency that we're at. Okay, so that's an efficiency of 16.8 watt per hash. Okay, so 105 terahash at 1770 watts, we're at a 16.8 watt per hash. So before, on the T1, we were getting 18.6 watt per hash. So we've definitely gone a lot more efficient, down to 16. Now, is it better than the Avalon Q on eco mode? No. Eco mode on Avalon Q is 15.5 watt per hash. But we are getting close, okay? 16.85 watt per hash on the stock efficient mode. Okay, so let me go ahead and let me test out the other two, and then we'll just compare the numbers. Okay, so let me test out the other two modes real quick. Okay, so actually I'm trying to test out normal mode, but it doesn't seem to be going on normal mode. I'm still getting like 105 terahash here, 1651 watts. It's like using a lot more now, and it's asking me to log in every single time I change or move around, so something is wonky on this thing. Root is the password. So let me go back in here. See, it doesn't let me do anything. Okay, I'm just trying to go here. I want to go running setting, and you see, it's on normal mode. So looks like normal mode, I'm pushing 1875 watts now, which is really weird. And oh, it just died now. Oh, something happened. It's now using 25 watts. What happened? Did it reboot? I didn't do anything. Okay, oh, something is happening with this thing. Is it glitching out? Username, password incorrect. Okay, well, if it's not root, I don't know what it is. Root, let's see if I typed it in wrong. There we go. Okay. I don't know what's happening, but it says we're at 25 watts. All right, I'm gonna reset this thing. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I've reset it, I've turned it off, but looks like that normal mode doesn't seem to be working. It looks like it's just hard stuck on efficient mode. So I'm at 1786 watts now. It's fluctuating a lot, but I'm also hearing the fans turn on and off. It's weird that it did shut down. You guys saw that earlier, it like tripped or something. I don't know. So you know what? Let me try the efficiency mode. So let's go up here. Okay, let's go to this. Make sure, is it gonna kick me out? Yeah, it's gonna kick me out. Okay, all right, my fourth time logging in here. I finally got in, running setting. Okay, I'm gonna change this to silent mode. So we're gonna skip normal mode and let's just try the silent one. Let's just see if it drops down. Okay, so it reset. We're at 38 watts. Okay, I'm gonna give it a bit of time. Let's just see what happens. Okay, the silent mode works. Just to show you guys here. Okay, so we're at the web GUI here. It says 1214. Let me refresh it here. Yeah, it still says 1214 watts. Okay, so looks like we're getting almost 90 terahash on this thing, and the fan, it is definitely quieter. Okay, I just want to show you guys here. We're pretty much the same as the Avalon Q. Yeah, like, it's bearable now. It's not loud. Well, this is on silent mode, granted, silent mode. So we're at 1346 watts, so almost 90 terahash on silent mode. So, holy crap. Okay, so silent mode, T3 2.0, we are at 14.9 watt per hash. So that makes it better than the Avalon Q on eco mode. Avalon Q on eco mode is 54 terahash, 843 watts. That's a 15.5 watt per hash Avalon Q eco mode. So that's the one I can achieve on. But looks like the silent mode on the T3 is a little bit more efficient. 90 terahash, 1346 watts. That's pretty good. But the normal mode we weren't able to get working for some reason. I don't know why. Glitched out for me. But guys, wow. So that's pretty good. That's pretty efficient. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this silent mode, it's intriguing to me. Oh, I'm getting 91 terahash now. But you know what? Let me just make sure it shows up on public pool. And let me refresh my public pool instance here. I'm running it on an Umbrel local instance, so I'm solo mining to my own local node here. I have a few miners solo mining. So yeah, there we go, 91 terahash. So it is updating on the pool level. So it looks like that's working just perfect. It looks like I found a 5.87 M share, not in the G or T yet. That would be nice. That would be nice. But anyways, yeah. So okay, so that's working. That in terms of the mining to my own local node, that is working just fine. Okay, so I just wanted to do a little bit more sound testing here because I think it matters for a lot of people when it comes to this, because this is supposed to be a home miner, right? And I'll just be quiet for a second. .50 decibels. So for me to stand about what, 10 feet away or something, it's not that loud. It's actually, yeah, it's not loud. It's actually, come to think of it, it is very similar to the Avalon Q sound. Okay, when I have it on like standard mode. So it is quieter and it is more efficient than the Avalon Q. Okay, so that kind of surprises me on silent mode, granted. I guess on eco mode and standard mode or super mode on the Avalon Q, it gets more inefficient, as you guys can see on the screen here. I'll show you the numbers there again for those that really care about the efficiency. I think for this, like for the Avalon Q, sorry, for the Fluminer T3 2.0 and the Avalon Q, for these types of models, because they take more power. Okay, looks like we're at 1350 watts now. These things over, like, I'd say over 300, 500 watts, I think efficiency is gonna start to matter, because depending on your power bill, your electricity price, you are using, you know, over 1,000 watts on this type of thing. So efficiency is gonna matter at some point. Maybe someone has solar power and they are only capable of running one of these things, or if someone has free power, they could run one of these things. But anyone that's, you know, doing it at scale or trying to make money off of it at any reasonable electrical rate, efficiency is gonna matter. But okay, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised by this thing. So it looks like they've made the fans quieter. Maybe they upgraded the fans. I can't really tell. It looks like the back fans here look the exact same, but it is pumping out a good amount of heat as a, you know, Bitcoin miner. So let me just give my final thoughts here. In terms of the software, it seems like it's still buggy. You know, I'm not gonna give Fluminer the benefit of the doubt here. They seem to always want to come out with a, you know, a firmware update and, you know, to try to make it better, and I hope they do, right? But in terms of like comparing it to like the Avalon Q, okay, the Avalon Q here is obviously still, I would say, one of the best ones. Sure, we aren't getting as higher hash rate, you know, in terms of the eco mode that this thing can achieve versus the T3, which gets, you know, 90 terahash. So eco mode on this, in terms of efficiency, gets, what, 55 terahash or something like that at 800 watts. So the T3 is using 500 watts more, but is getting like 40 terahash more. And in terms of like app control, like I know Hashwatcher or the Avalon family app, you can, like, it works like perfect. I haven't had any glitches or anything. But when it comes to controlling this, it seems, again, it seems like Fluminer software, it's not fine-tuned. It's still kind of glitchy. I mean, you guys saw there, like, it was logging me out. Normal mode didn't work. But it seems like Fluminer did make it a little bit more efficient. And yeah, it is better on the, I guess, efficient mode versus like an Avalon Q on super mode, for example. So the Fluminer 2.0 is definitely more efficient in that regard. Now, on ASLMiner.com's website, goes for $1,560. I believe that's kind of expensive, especially where we are in the market right now with Bitcoin around 61,000 as of recording. So I'm hoping that the prices of these things drop, because $1,500 to buy one of these things. And if you guys are interested, ASLMiner.com, feel free to use code RPM. You get another $30 off. But I hope that they can bring down the prices of this Fluminer T3 and it can, you know, get more competitive, because if you compare it to obviously big boy miners that are out there in the wild right now, of course, they're a lot louder. They take 335, 4,000 watts. You guys get it. A lot of differences, a lot of pros and cons. Dollar per hash is obviously better on the bigger ones. I personally rather go on those ones because I have the infrastructure to do it. Not many people do. So this Fluminer T3 is one of those options. I think Fluminer made it a tad better. It is a little bit more efficient, and hopefully they can come out with better firmware on this thing. But you guys let me know. Let me know down below. Again, just comment down below what you guys think of it, and I'll give away, I don't know, I'll give away like a week's worth of hash rate from this thing. So a lucky winner will get a 1 week worth of hash rate. Okay, so again, comment down below just your thoughts of the Fluminer T3 2.0. Thank you to ASLMiner.com for sending this to me. Again, if you guys are interested, go check them out. Links down below. But I'll see you all in the next video. Let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. Peace out. Peace out. Yeah. Yeah, it's quiet. It's much quieter now.